What up, y'all? It's Rick. Hope y'all been good. I still got some shadow action going. We're gonna figure that out at some point. So today we're gonna make pork and beans. Get your finger out of the way, Jack. Pork and beans. This is what I ate growing up. It's still on the shelf, so I keep buying it. You can use the other ones too, they're fine. So, bacon fat, use oil, beef tallow, something else, lard, whatever, it's all good. All right, frozen chopped seasonings. I don't feel like chopping today, and this is a quick one. This ain't a labor-inducive situation. This is quick, no chopping. Also, garlic. Excuse me, no chopping. Brown sugar, salt in the big bucket, black pepper, cayenne pepper, ketchup, barbecue sauce, anyone would do, mustard, and I'm gonna put a little bit of this because I love this shit. It's great. All right, I got my pan heating up, so let's come over here. It's currently in the Halloween area, so I got some Halloween stuff cracking in the back. All right, let's go. Bacon fat. Not much, like a tablespoon. Oh, she's smoking. She's ready. Love it. Look at that. All right. See, it's frozen, so it's going to kill that temperature pretty quickly. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's fine. There's a lot of liquid in that frozen seasoning, so you want to cook that out. Alright. So we're going to crank that. Let's do a little bit of garlic. Just a little bit, teaspoon perhaps. Get rid of that. All right, I'm cruising. And this is super easy, folks. Making a mess as usual. Man, I tell you. All right, so I'm just gonna cook this a little bit. You know, I wanna get all that liquid out of there. That's gonna take probably 10 minutes or so. So we're gonna knock this out and then we're gonna finish it up. Super easy, commercial break. All right, y'all, it's been about 10 minutes. Now we're ready to get our bean on. Where these come from? We're gonna find out in a second. All right, beans in, but I want to get all the stuff out. Again, we don't waste anything, even though these are cheap. We don't waste anything. And you're gonna need a little liquid. And I also want to rinse, I'm gonna rinse this out. We're gonna get all that in there. A little bit of water. And I just kind of swirl it around. Try to catch them edges. Going in. Okay, that's looking good. that in there so I don't slice my hand off later when I'm taking out the trash. All right, that's rolling nicely. Where did these come from? Let's see. Tennessee. Oh shit, what the hell is that? You heard that? That damn phantasma in here. Jeez Louise. Damn phantasma trying to get us. That's alright. We're gonna keep plugging on. Quick little thing. If you pull something out in the plastic container and you try to shake it up and you don't let the air out, that's just gonna fly everywhere. I had a bad experience with some sriracha. I was marinating some chicken or something, and I just had it out on the counter chilling. And then I shook that shit up, and then when I opened it, man, all over my face, in my eyes, on the ceiling. Lesson learned. You learn the hard way. It's not a bad thing. All right. So let's go. So that's plenty. Pepper. Oh shit. Cayenne. Always go easy. And I always, I don't know why, but I always make like a skid mark. Can you see it? Dude, I suck at this. Oh. Maybe from deep. There you go. Now you see my skid mark. There it is. It works for me. All right, let's go with a little bit of ketchup. Dang, got a frog in my throat. Barbecue sauce. And a little bump of ketchup. I said mustard and ketchup in the same sentence. A little heavier with the barbecue sauce and the ketchup, and just a little bump of the mustard. Let's go with a little bit of brown sugar. This stuff is great, so you ain't got to worry about it. Throw that in there. All right, and let's go with a little bit. Again, I like this. It's really good. That's probably from Tennessee too. Nice squirt. Let's see. Where are you from? Texas. Good on you, Texas. Knocking it out the park. Okay. And we're pretty much home free. I'm just going to cook a little bit of this liquid down. I mean, it's cooked. The beans are cooked. You're ready to roll. You just get that shit hot and you can throw it on a plate right now if that's what you wanted to do. But we got a few more minutes. Commercial break. Watch out. Camera angle. Get you some. Dang. Well, I think we messed up. This is good, like it is. But I was going to talk about the meat to add bacon or ham or sausage. I was like, dang, son, you forgot the meat? Nah. Pulled pork? Smoked pulled pork? Yes. This is great. It's smoked. It's beautiful. It's going in. I don't think I need all of it, but I might put it all in there. The smokiness is going to bring it to a whole nother level. That's, I mean, you can't mess with that. you know. Would you like a little bit of beans with your pulled pork? Going in. All right, so let's see what this looks like. So this is cold, it's cooked, obviously. So I might add a little bit of liquid and then just slow roll it with the lid on for maybe 20 or so minutes. Because I think I need a little bit of liquid. Since I got all that dang on meat in there, which is great. So I need some water. Why not use this? It's got residual pork goodness in there. Swirl it around, add a little bit, see what we're looking like. Now everything's swimming along nicely. Okay, I might just add a pinch, get rid of that. All right. Anything smoky in this situation, I would highly recommend this grate. All right, so there we go. We're gonna slap a lid on it, let it go for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna taste it and see what we're working with. Commercial break. All right, y'all. I got it on low, and I've been having it covered. And I mean, it smells wonderful in here. The addition of the smoke and the pork flavor, I mean, it's wonderful. And I left them big because when I serve that, I want that chunk. I want that chunk on top of there. And plus it'll shred up. And I don't want it, I wanted some of it to shred up, but I want it to be kind of chunky, so I can slap that on my plate. And you're gonna see that at some point. And look, if you don't have that, you know, like I said, bacon, sausage, ham, ground beef is also really good in this. Try them all. Shit, knock yourself out. Well, that's it for this one. Catch y'all next one. Later.